right, raw fam, really quick, because this has been like, I have been getting this over and over again, so I'm finally just gonna say it. I knew I was gonna sound weird, so I've been holding back, but okay. Stop eating. One of you needs to stop eating from these individuals. Stop taking food. Stop eating. Cook your own food. You don't eat from just anybody. My grandmother used to tell me this all the time. I used to be like, okay, I was well trained. My stomach could be grumbling, and I'd be like, no, I'm okay. I'm not hungry. I'm full. Right? I just think she was crazy, but there's really something behind that. People like to do things with your food. That's as far as I'm going to go with explaining it. If you want to know, hit me in the DM. I'll get more deep with you. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not talking about like your grandmother, your aunties. I mean, shoot. There's certain family members that I don't eat from because I'm not tough. Ugh. I know you don't mess with me, so why would I think it's safe to eat your food? If you know that certain people don't part with you, how dare you be dumb enough to eat their food? Are you crazy? Just think about it. Dumb, right? Dumb, right? Dumb. Be careful who you eat from. I can't stress this enough. I'm just going to keep repeating it because this is like a very big, I've been getting it like, be careful who you eat from. If you're messing around with dudes, if you are messing around with a girl, don't just eat any food. Do you know that there's some women, let me not even make some of y'all throw up. But what I will say is this, right? If you're trying to talk to a ting or whatever, and she's on her menstrual, and every day that week you get pasta for dinner, how many are like, oh my God, right now? All of a sudden you have stomach problems. Okay, let me tell a quick story, right? There's this guy who's dealing with baby moms, right? And he was like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. Like, I'm out. And she's like, okay, no problem. Like, we'll just live and be cordial together. My man started having serious stomach issues. You know why? Take a wild guess. You let this female cook your dinners, didn't you? Eat. I mean, don't even let people bring you takeout. Because you don't know what shorty is doing to that food before it gets to you. Or not even just shorties. It's mainly women that do this stuff. But you also don't know what that guy is doing to the food before it comes to you. What's being put in it. What's being spoken over it. Did you hear me? Let me say it again. What's being put in it or what's being spoken over your food before you ingest it. Because that easy too. Let me give you guys a quick little freaky story, right? So I used to have this mentor, right? And she, all of a sudden, before I would like record or do anything, would want to cook for me. She would even like call me sometimes and be like, oh, don't eat at your house. I'm cooking. Eat when you get here. And at first I was like, all right, bless, cool. Stuff started happening. So I started pulling back. I started saying things like, no, I'm good, I ate. No, I'm good, I ate. Do you know this person started to get angry with me because I would no longer ingest her food? Think about that. And then it wasn't too long after I stopped ingesting her food that I realized I needed to release myself. Okay! So was I really aware of what was going on, or was I locked in while I was ingesting whatever you were giving me? Okay! This is not a joke, guys. And I know you guys think I'm crazy. Everybody always thinks Mel's never fails. People think I'm mad until it starts to happen to them or it makes sense. Never fails. So I'm cool being the mad one still. I'll be the mad one. Stop eating from people.